Greetings, monkey movers. Got us some rapid gameplay today. A lot of rapid gameplay today. Okay, and we have an opening that I don't do too well against normally, so this will be a good time. Yeah, and this person is playing the no BS approach. They're looking to just get a quick development. Alright, my pawn doesn't want to move. We'll go e6. To be honest, I don't even know what to really do in this opening, because like I said, I never really do well against it. So, I mean, he's blocked his bishop, so just going off regular thought processes, I would think that I should just play solid and I'll be good. However, that's also easier said than done. So I kind of want to fight back with some of my own bullshit. See if I can get some kind of cool position like that, but probably better to just play c5, take the center. Yeah, what do I want here? Where are these pieces happy? Because I have no clue. It's not like f5 isn't playable. The only thing is that it just looks awful. If I go here first, then he might play this immediately. Even if I take, that's not looking good for me. And if we do something like this, then I might just get chased all around the board. Or really, I just gave him a ton of pawn moves, and my knight could have just been on f6 the whole time. What do I want to do here? I mean, knight f6 seems normal. Maybe I try playing for the d5 pawn break. Maybe I also could do that from here, though. I'm regretting c5 already. Because if I want to break this stupid defense that this guy's going to have, then I want to probably play one of these moves in the future. In which case I'd prefer this was a more solid setup. Frustrating. Maybe I'll do a fianchetto on this side as well. Just because I can't anticipate this bishop being useful anywhere else. Yeah, we're going to do it. I don't play this way, but today I guess I'm going to. I guess this also negates his f5 push in the future. I'm thinking right here. Okay. So I can give him double pawns, but it doesn't do a whole lot for me. D5 pawn break now would just be met by E5. I mean, I guess I do have D4, but I don't think that's really anything good. Although that would open up some squares for me. Actually, I would have an outpost. The only thing is, what if he takes? I don't want to take with bishop. Even taking with knight is kind of annoying. I'm gonna do it though. Okay, it's interesting. So he's allowing me to take. If I play something like knight c6 here, I don't think I ever truly have this move. Or do I? Maybe I do. Yeah, because I just recapture this. Full disclosure though, I don't recommend learning anything from this game. I'm going to be making a lot of stupid moves. I will say though, this guy's played something that's kind of a little bit interesting, at the least. So I'm going to take. And the idea is that now we should have some weaknesses. So we can't move the bishop because this falls. This is going to be glared down on. This is possible. And this should be possible too. So I could even bait with something like this, pretending I'm going for that, and then just play here. Which he may stop. But I think I'm still pretty happy there. I also could just go here. Then rook down. So it's pretty interesting. How do I want to play it? I could just castle for now and let him do something. Problem is, does this bother me or not? I feel like maybe it does. Maybe I check him, let him get a nice square here for the knight. I may just sidestep. Yeah, he did. Okay. In that case, this is a little too telegraphed. Not to mention he has this square to hide at. No, I guess that wouldn't work. But still. I don't know if I want anything that's so obvious. I mean, Queen c8 also kind of obvious. And I'm not really making space for any other pieces. There's Queen c7, where I kind of just find a square to exist on. I don't know if that's what I necessarily want either. Maybe I just castle for the time being. That might be okay. We'll castle. This guy's used no time in his opening, by the way. I'm naturally not a fan. Yeah, so we'll go back. We'll preserve our bishop for now. Okay. We'll go here. Looks like this guy is trying to get rid of my time. Yeah, like, what is that move? Let's see if I can create an isolated pawn here. Even if it's not an isolated pawn, maybe I could at least isolate this thing so that he can never move it up, so I can start attacking it. It's just some ideas. Yeah, so he's finally thinking a little bit because of the pawn push. You could push, which is probably what I would do, even though you lose a pawn. I feel like you stand to gain a good bit. But I guess we'll see what he intends to do. Okay, that's interesting. I'm pretty happy with baiting out his bishop taking there. His bishop takes, I just drop down here. Yeah, now this battery is possible. I still really do have to find better squares for pieces, though. At the very least with this, we're going to get this move, and then I have one place to put this. That would open things up a little bit. Nothing crazy, but we can start playing the game. And we got the isolated pawn that we wanted to. So we got a few victories there, even though they were pretty small. I also would like to reroute this guy to e6. Yeah, so let's start. He might block this right away, huh? It's possible. In that case, we'll switch plans. I'll focus instead on trying to get this knight to e6. If he doesn't want to lose the bishop or give up this square, he might go here. But I'll still go there, and after this exchange, I'll be looking at this target. Yeah, and I've fixed the time discrepancy a little bit here too. So we're looking decent. That I wasn't exactly expecting, but I'm not worried either. Let's go here. Hopefully I could force him back to d2, in which case this move could be played. And now my rook can come in to join as well as the queen. As well as eventually a knight. Yeah, I think I'm finally the one that's exerting the pressure though. So I'm happy with this change of game state. I think me grabbing the bishop would be very nice. Then all I have to do is hold on to the bishop pairs for the rest of the game. And that'll be my advantage. He already has an isolated pawn, so those two things should be enough. If you guys will excuse me real quick, let me schedule this video. Yesterday's video. Very nice. Right, back to the game. Sorry. And yeah, I would like to get this rook onto maybe even e8. So I could take, and then here. Sure, I guess. That should be fine. Can I do this as an in-between move? Why bother? We'll just do this right away. Therefore, when I do this, if he goes with a knight move, then I'm threatening a couple things at the same time. Yeah, time's just a minute now. I think it was 8, so happy with the progress I've made. Position's still pretty equal, I'd say. Though it does appear that I'm the one that's forcing the moves, it's still just equal at best. This move definitely is coming. Nice, time is now equal. That was quite annoying how ahead he was. I've also survived the King's Gambit opening, I would say. So now it should just be a game of positional chess where I don't anticipate being worse than an 1800, no offense. Just hope I can get enough of an advantage so that I don't butcher the endgame. We'll see though. I do enjoy losing me an endgame. Probably just here. Right? If I go here, he might push e5, actually. But then I have knight f5. So maybe that's fine. Yeah, here I'm going to have this. Alright, now I'm winning on time. I also need to move this rook off, probably to d8 is its home. I didn't even mean to draw the arrow there, I just wanted it to be off of there, but d8 probably would be the best square. Yeah, I mean, e5 may look like a good move at first, but I think after knight f5, I think I'm just quite comfortable. Yeah, let's play quickly, keep the time pressure on him. And now his bishop is in a bit of a position where it doesn't have a square to go to, and as it stands, he'll be standing to lose a pawn. So he's going to have to counterattack from a different angle, whatever it may be. Maybe he should put a rook here, so takes, and then maybe he has some sort of good knight move. I don't know what, but maybe he has something. Maybe takes, and this one moves, so that this becomes unlocked. I don't know. But as it stands, I'm standing to gain a pawn. Yeah, now we have a 2-minute time advantage. Very nice. The clock is very much like having a piece advantage. At some points it doesn't really matter. Like you could exchange a piece advantage for like you know, like a certain position where you have like activity, or you have like a passed pawn, so you took, you know, the worst exchange, you know, stuff like that. Time is kind of similar. If you use a lot of it to get a position that you can win with short time, like it's easy to play, then that's good. You know, time advantages become weaker or stronger, depending on what point in the game it is. Obviously, if you have 30 seconds left, then that's a very big time advantage. Probably equivalent to having like a queen advantage or something. That's why I reference it so much. Excuse me. I know not everyone can because some people play on phones and stuff, but if you happen to play on a like a computer where you can control not losing on time, then I very much would recommend that, just because it's a whole other weapon in your arsenal. I mean, that's why some people are so good at blitz and bullet. I mean, they're not necessarily better chess players. They might just be better at, high intensity situations, or they're better when they're low on the clock and stuff like that. But yeah, now this guy's down 4 minutes, and he doesn't really have anything to show for it. Unless I'm missing something here, I think I'm just going to be ahead a little bit. It's nothing crazy, game goes on, but if he uses too much clock, then obviously me being ahead with the clock is going to be good for me. Yeah, I didn't anticipate to play this much at this hour. It's 10 p.m. And if you caught what I said the last video, this is still the same day. I'm trying to record content before I go to Connecticut, so I'm quite tired, so I didn't think I'd still be playing. But me winning all these games has been good for my mood and such. So that's what he came up with, huh? So obviously the first thing I would like to do is get rid of this pesky thing. And it's check, so I mean he's forced to react to it. And then I could even take here, just to give him double pawns, but I think I would rather pick up a pawn. I'll spend a quick second, but I have the time advantage, so I don't want to necessarily let that go right away. Yeah, is his knight actually threatening anything? I don't think so. If I take the bishop first, he takes back, then I take and I win the pawn. Queen's going to be here, or the knight's going to be here. I'm not sure which. But here I'm just going to take the piece. And I'll grab the quick pawn advantage. The only thing is I could also go here. This pin is quite nice. There's also this possible move where I'm threatening the queen twice, but I'm also threatening this. Yeah, that's probably something he would want to react to, I would have to imagine. So here, I'm obviously threatening the bishop, I'm threatening this. So this way I can take the bishop with his knight. Right? Am I missing something? I think that just benefits me. I'll use a bit of time here, because I can stretch my advantage a bit, I think. Because that way I don't have to let go of my bishop just yet. I could keep being super strong at that diagonal. I wonder how many pieces I stand to lose here, though, if he ends up taking this exchange. So takes, 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 takes. Then he takes this. So he's going to get 2 rooks and a piece for the queen? Did I calculate that right? No, he's just going to get 1 rook. 1 rook and a piece for the queen. Because at the right moment, I'll save one of my pieces. So I'm going to go right here. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. But I think it's definitely decent. he could also play this incorrectly and just leave this knight like hanging. So, very curious to see how this goes. And yeah, his knight is forced into a defensive role, whereas my pieces will be kind of killing the game. And I'll have another potential isle here for a piece. This connection still exists. I'll have the 2 bishops. I think this is fine. Let's see how much time he spends here. This is also going to be important. Okay, I think I've gotten at least 2 minutes out of him so far. Yeah, I figured he would go there. So let's grab this. No, he has to take with this piece. I can grab my prize of a pawn. Cool. Now we'll go here. Okay. Now it's up to him to find a move. Obviously this here I would just take, so I can pre-move that. And now I can start applying pressure, because he still has some pins that he has to worry about on the late scores. This piece is not really doing much of anything, but the other pieces certainly are. So I guess if I could trade my dark square bishop for a knight, I'd be pretty happy. Okay, so no idea what he's threatening with that. I guess I can go here to get rid of that. Because it is quite pesky, and like I said, that's an exchange I want to make. My dark square bishop was doing absolutely nothing, and I would like to start attacking, so I'm gonna trade it in. Served its purpose. I was relatively safe. I had control over the center with it. Now it's doing nothing, so I'm trading it for his knights that can hop all over the place. That's interesting. Okay. Excuse me. So I have this move. Don't know what it accomplishes exactly. But I don't like this thing. So we'll get rid of that to start with. I'm not sure if he's going to take, actually. Okay, so now I have a 5-minute advantage. I have an advantage on the board, but is it enough? That I don't know. He takes with a rook. I think I'm gonna take here, so he's forced to recapture with knight, and then I'll go queen d5, threatening mate. If he blocks, then I can always just grab this pawn. He's using a lot of time here. Good for me. I wonder if he thinks he's missing some tactic. Maybe I'm missing some tactic. But I don't see anything. I was just making a positional move, getting rid of my bad bishop for his active knight. That is all I was doing. Yeah, he's still going down. I know his connection was a little shoddy earlier in this match, but it seems to have fixed itself now, so he's just thinking, really. So here I'm just going to capture. I don't know if this was his best way of doing it, though. So now I think I just have a good rook. And I don't think his is particularly good. Also depends on how he wants to play this. Okay, so he did take it with a rook. Okay. Let's keep the time pressure on him. It may look like I'm trying to do something at first, but not really. Just positioning myself to possibly have checks. I mean, at some point I might take this, just so my queen can get in here and maybe grab a pawn or two. But nothing crazy is coming to mind. Might also just do this to do this. Still might just do that to do that. So I could just do a waiting move like rook e7. Or I could just jump right into here. But does he take? Is he able to? Not sure. So maybe this is the best move. For now, at least. Force him to make a move at the very least. We'll do that. It connects everything for now. See if he could make any more weakening moves while his time's low. This normally isn't the area where I really throw away games, so I'm confident we're still not ending just yet. But I also don't want to trade off pieces, though. Like, too many. Because if I trade off too many pieces, then this is very easily drawable, even with time pressure. Okay, I figured he might try something like that. Probably just rook here, right? Try doing this. It's another like waiting move type thing, but he's gonna sweat a little bit about that, and this isn't actually a threat because I just take. He chose to go there on his own, okay. That I wasn't really expecting. So I have g5, takes. I feel decent about that. I also could do another nothing move like I was saying, and hope he does something himself that's dumb. But does this actually hold any threat? Then I can't take, right? But this will be kind of looking weird. About h6 followed by g5. I don't see how you can punish h6, so we'll do that. Bit more time pressure. I want to get him under 2 minutes. I was surprised though. He made the move king h2 pretty quickly. I thought he would spend more time. Okay, so that's the first weird looking move that I've seen. Because there I just have this. If rook takes... Is that a draw? Here, takes, check, here. That's interesting looking. So I have this move for now that could like hopefully do something. If I go here, he's just gonna do that. Just kind of boring. Yeah, like g5. One of these moves might still come though. And then he's got one more thing on this. Let me examine this one more time. Here takes. Yeah, I'm just not in time. Maybe here takes. And then I do like a queen e6. I still maintain pressure here. This move is still possible. I'm gonna do this. If he takes, I actually also have bishop d5, just to get another piece into the mix. Because right now this is just covering this diagonal. If I could also have it play defense, that'd be very nice. Okay, so we did go for it. So now I have to imagine I go here, right? Check here. He goes off somewhere. I guess he's threatening this mate, but he's too slow, I want to say. Where is he? Yeah, things are getting a little sketchy. I probably shouldn't have let it go this stupid. Alright, he's used tons of time. I just need to survive now. If I can survive, then I'm good. But I assume rook f8 will come. Yeah, so here, do I just go right to h7? Just stay here. If I go here, he's just going to slide away like I was talking about. But if he slides away, I guess I could play king h7 in response, but then he's going to take something and check me. So maybe it's better to go king h7. Then this move comes. But I don't get checkmated. Yeah, if knight f3, okay. So here I think I'll just want to go there. And now I just play defense for a minute. No idea what he's doing with that move. But this is takeable. You would have to take back with king, and then I have this move. I don't know what he's trying to do with that. I can't really play this, or can I? Can I play g5? Just check, but I just block. Tricky stuff. Yeah, maybe just here. Try to grab the rook. Okay, he's got a little bit of speed left over. Can I go here? Is rook no longer... Doesn't it just fall? Maybe I just grab his rook there. No, 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 no. No, no. I think I just grab his rook. Good counterattack. Oh, actually, he would just grab my queen. Very good counterattack, huh? Move out of the way in here. Alright, so I shouldn't really be at a threat of getting checkmated. Ah, crap. Oh well, I'll just flag him. So his knight actually doesn't really have any squares. Actually has a few. But I could corner it. Nice. That should be game. No thank you. Game review it per usual, and then I'll probably go to bed. I'll fix the score first before I forget tomorrow. So 1956, and we've had some low LP games. So every time I lose though, I lose like 10 billion. Alright. How'd we do? Conversion was weak, I know. Yeah, I was winning here by like a mile. So let's see what I did exactly. Definitely have to figure out what to do against this, because right now I have nothing. Yeah, all my moves are good. Nothing is best. Shows I know no theory. Alright, I chose some best moves here, though. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Alright, now I didn't. Alright. E5 was a good pawn break. I wanted me to play F5, really. I mean, it makes sense. Nowhere for him to run at that point. Yeah, Queen C6 would have been interesting, too. That's crazy. They already think I'm winning. So I did find the best move here. However, did I... Okay, so I was still fine. Yeah, here I'm up a pawn, but they say that I'm winning by like... Well, I guess about a pawn, yeah. This is never right where it says negative 3.5. That's just way off. Yeah, I did some silly maneuvers here. That was a mistake. But I found the right defensive move. Bishop C6. How does that make any sense? Instead of just bishop C6. Yeah, I guess I had no reason to take care. I'll give them that. And here it should have been drawn. But he obviously put himself in a bad spot. He could have tried hiding a little longer, but it wouldn't have worked. He eventually would have lost it. So yeah, that was the game, I guess. Thank you for watching. 83.5 isn't a terrible accuracy, especially considering I hate this opening with a passion. But I definitely threw away my lead. Because this wasn't as solid as I thought it was. So why not, though? What was better? Queen E. E6, E7, or E8? Oh, just playing defense? I guess if they're playing defense, that the rest of the pieces could play offense. Yeah, if I just flipped the order of how I did things, then I would have been fine. But whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. Time to upload it for like 4 days in the future, whenever I may be. And yeah, that's all. Take care.